Another night, another day, another morning, another pass. So we'll be doing Muir Pass here in a couple hours. It's a pretty big one. I think it's probably the biggest one we've done so far. Elevation gain wise, not the highest, but the gain wise, because before we start it, I'm still going downhill here from where we camped, but we start at basically 8,000. It's like 8,030. And then we go up to like just below 12,000, so it's like 11,996 or something. So 12,000. Oh, there's a quail here. Look at that. It's just on that bush, yeah. You see? Making little quail noises. Look at him. Hey there. Cool. So where was I? Yeah, just below 12,000. So it's like nearly 4,000 feet elevation gain, and the top of it is 12 miles from where I am now. So it doesn't sound like it's a huge incline, but I looked at the elevation map on Guthooks, or the elevation chart, and it's like gradual most of the way, and then it goes like pretty much vertical. So the last part of it's going to be pretty brutal. I'm imagining there's going to be a lot of steep switchbacks, which will not be fun. But I think this is the last big pass we have to do for a while, so that's good. Yeah. It's a cool little change of scenery. They got all these different looking kind of trees. I don't really know what they are. They look kind of like birch, like that we have back in the UK, but the bark is like not as white. But it still has the horizontal lines and stuff in it, and the leaves kind of look like birch leaves, like they're big and round, as opposed to all the pine needles we've become used to. Yeah, what else can I say? Yeah, this section is really cool. Pretty sure yesterday I saw a giant cicada. I'm not sure though, but I don't know of any other trees that are that big. So it was like bigger than my arm span, like finger to finger, like quite a bit bigger too, width-wise. So I don't really know what else it could have been. I've seen a couple around here. We are in the Sequoia National Forest, so it's possible. And I think they grow between like 8,000 and 11,000 feet, so kind of in the right range. But I think they grow on the west side of the national park. I have no idea what side we're on now, but hey. Yeah, so maybe I'll have a look into it when I get internet and see what it is. I mean, here's another huge tree. This is very similar. Doesn't look very huge in the video, but it's like, this one's also wider than my arm span. So I don't know, could be. It looks a lot like a pine tree to me, or a, you know, like a redwood style tree, but I don't know. It's pretty cool though, nonetheless, because it's huge. Yeah. So I think that's about it for this morning, and I'll do some more vlogs later. Peace out. Hey, so I'm about halfway up Muir Pass now, and I just met my first park ranger on trail, and she was pretty nice. and she gave me a bunch of info about the upcoming trail and stuff, and suggested some alternate routes and stuff because there's some sketchy snow or something, which is pretty cool of her. She was hiking down, so she said the snow was pretty loose when she came down, so just be careful, and also warned us not to camp at the first lake up here. So yeah, and she also asked to see my permit, which is the first time I've had my permit checked so far. But again, she was super nice. She didn't make me dig around in my pack to get the paper one. I had the electronic PDF version on my phone, which she was pretty happy with. So showed her that, and then just went on my way, really. Yeah, pretty cool. But she must just be walking the trail today. Just keep an eye on it and obviously check everyone's permits. But mainly it's nice to talk to someone who knows the land and stuff, who can give you advice on the next couple of miles at least. So that was cool. But yeah, just a quick video to let you all know that happened, and I'll do another one at the top later. Okay, so I'm not at the top yet, but I just came up a bunch of snow to get here. And now look what I have to go across now. Bunch of snow, bunch of snow, bunch of snow, bunch of snow. Or I swim through the ice line. Okay, I made it to the top of Muir Pass. Oh, that was a lot of snow to come up. A lot. It's about to be 6 o'clock, and my feet are soaking wet. Freezing. Luckily, so I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm probably gonna go ahead and get down the mountain a bit here, and see if I can get away from the snow. Can't blur now and see if I can find the group. Yeah, of course, so I have to put the camera away. So, see you later. It's a deer and some baby deer. You can't see the babies, they're hiding behind a little bush. Okay guys, big river crossing now. Ta-da! There's mosquitoes everywhere, so I'm trying to get through this as quick as possible. Oh shit, it looks like this probably gets quite deep here. Oh, it's chilly though. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, now I gotta walk up the street because it's pushing me. It's pushing me down. Fuck off, mosquito. I'm gonna eat my hands while I hold the camera. Okay, so it went above my knees, going through the deeper shit. Wasn't too bad. I'm glad I moved everything out of my lower pockets, because they would have been soaked. Alright, made it through. Oh, now I'm nice and cool. Alright, back on trail, here we go. So, no pass today, I don't think. Yeah. Because, I don't know, it's far, so do it today. So, do it tomorrow. The mosquitoes are real mugging today. Still have my bug net on, and I've had it on all day, which is annoying because it's too hot to have a bug net on, but I don't want to get savaged, so yeah. But I counted the bites on the top of my left shoulder this morning. 36 individual bites on my left shoulder. Like, no, that's not okay. Not okay at all. My right shoulder's not as bad. I didn't count it. Probably has about half that. And there are various bites on my arms, on my back, a few on my legs, a few on my belly. Oh, fairly certain they're able to bite through this shirt, which is a ball ache. So when we're in Mammoth, I might look into other shirts and see what I can get, because I've had enough of getting savaged, and probably isn't going to get any better until we get out of the Sierras. And I don't know, Oregon's quite flat, but I think it still has quite a bit of water, so probably still has a lot of mosquitoes anyway. So I don't know. But yeah, caught up with the group last night, or at least half of them, stretched southbound in Pickles. They were all camped next to this lake after that pass, and I got there at like 8:45. My feet were still soaking, so that was a bit of a pain, but it was okay. I just got my tent up as quick as possible, and then took my socks and shoes off, dried them off with the bandana, and then stuck on some dry socks to sleep in. It was fine, but socks were damp this morning, which was what wasn't pleasant to put them on. So were the shoes, so damp, I mean they were like proper wet this morning, not just damp. Yeah, it's mugging though, because I'm thirsty and I have water. I don't want to take my bug net off or even open it at all to try and drink, so otherwise I'm going to get savaged. So I'm not drinking enough. I know that, but I just figured I'd wait until there's a good spot and then camel like a whole liter. But I haven't found a good spot today. They've literally been everywhere for hours. They've been following me around, so yeah. We're just gonna have to see how it goes. I may even invest in some repellent. I said to myself I wasn't going to bother with repellent because I was just going to wear like long clothes and stuff, but they're biting me through it and they're just mugging me off so much that I can't drink. I might just get a little bottle of I don't know, DEET or something, DEET concentrate, but we'll see in Mammoth when we get there. It's like today, 2 more days, and then like a half day, so 3 days basically to get there at this rate anyway. And then yeah, I might swap out some gear there, but we'll see. For now, that'll be all, and I'll do some more vlogs later. Peace out. So I just saw my first bear. It was brown looking, but I'm sure it was a black bear. He was right over here. He came up onto this little pile of rocks here, and I looked straight at him, and he looked straight back at me. We both sort of stared at each other for a couple of seconds. I was trying to get my phone out to film it, but after about maybe like 5 seconds, he like turned and bolted the complete opposite way. That was pretty cool. Woo. New animal acquired. Bear. Variant black bear, I think. Pretty sure. Don't think any other bears are in the area. Pretty cool. Oh yeah. Fire. And the crew, it's like a full-on camp out here. tents everywhere. There's my tent. Yeah.